Training camp has arrived. The football pads are on. Sonny Styles and them rookies are killing shit on the field. And fellas, it is actually football season is finally back. We are getting some quasi live rounds on practice today, but you know what? I will take it where I can get it. I will take the news where I can get it. Boots on the ground from last week to today. It is a great time to watch the Commanders during practice. Reedie, Z, John, we are back. Juan is off working because we all got bills to pay, so tonight he paying them bills. But you know, it is what it is. But we is back to come to cover day 5, no Booker T, of training camp because the pads are on, the rounds are live, and them rookies have dominated. Let's get into this. Damn, I do gotta update that shit. But fellas, what's happening? What's happening?
What up? What up?
Yes, you do. You do need to update that shit.
I gotta update that shit. I do. But hey, speak of updates, these rookies are killing shit on the field, blowing up plays, making passes and catches when we need them. Joshua Joseph's dropping back into coverage like a prime Ed Reed. It makes no sense, and I'm all here for it.
Go, he said prime Ed Reed.
Prime Ed Reed is crazy word.
Hey, I don't care. I was not expecting some outside linebacker dropping into coverage like, who is this?
Yeah, it seems like Joshua Joseph definitely been making some noise. His name been getting called the last couple of practices. They talking about how fast he's getting off the line and creating pressure. Going up against Tunsil. You know, Tunsil was Tunsil. They said Tunsil did have a good practice, but Joseph definitely was giving him some go. So when I heard that, I'm like, wow, that that's exciting to hear, especially him being one of the later round guys. But seeing him trying to make a name for himself. But and how the defense itself, they just keep talking about the havoc and the speed and guys all over the field, the pressure and everything. And Sonny Styles been in the in the middle of the defense as well. So first play, Sonny met Bill in the gap. He was there. So it's just it was exciting to see that contact out there today for them. And just kind of, as DQ say, stack the days and get things rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. Like as advertised, like I told Chad Ricardo, the last day I was out there at practice, is the defense is as advertised, and this rookie class is as advertised. You know what I'm saying? We just had to wait to get the equipment on, and Sonny comes out there and does what we thought he would do. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep in mind he's only been playing linebacker for 2 seasons. So showing this growth that they're able to move him all over the place, moving from the wheel, moving back to the mic, you know what I'm saying? And he's picking up this Daronte Jones defense this fast is amazing. And, I just can't wait to get to these preseason games and see what these guys do. I'm not expecting much maybe in the first preseason game, but in the second one, oh yeah, it's going to be up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then that clip that they posted on the Commanders page, like, my man had blood on his jersey already. Man, he ain't come to play.
Let me see if I can find it real quick, because I got a bunch of different clips. But look, the fact that within a couple of days, Sonny Styles and Joshua Josephs are the first names everyone's like, these two are already the future. Joseph's being a 5th round pick. Most draft people, most of us included, considered him a project. Because Tennessee, he had some low stats. He had to put on some muscle. He had to, like you said, he's giving Tunsil some work. He's putting in the pressure. I'm like, oh, hold up a minute. Joseph might not be as needing to be molded as I thought. I was wrong.
Yeah,
I mean that's big. Like, because when we drafted him, I wasn't expecting much. We were hearing people were saying, I don't know who said it, but somebody said something about. He may, pan out into kind of, Kayvon Chase and some of these other linebackers that they brought in on these 1-year deals, be getting maybe 40-50% of the snaps by the time it's all said and done, so they can kind of mold him. But what does that say for a Jordan McGee and the others that's kind of been around here? Kay Madrano, it was good to see him back out there today, the second year linebacker, coming off the PUP list. But yeah.
I don't know if that's blood or if that's some of the if that is blood, that is a hell of a lot of blood.
Definitely
on that
looks
jersey.
like blood.
It looks like it.
What it was.
I'm trying. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Let's just pause.
Yeah, that might be blood. That might be blood.
That might be blood.
Yeah, unless somebody jersey bled on him, but I don't think that would be the case.
That's not how that works. No. Damn, Sonny. Chill. Let's practice, fam.
Hey.
I wonder whose blood that is, too. If that's his or that's a teammate.
Hey, look, listen, they all got to go hard. They all got to get up 110%. We trying to, we this team down to figure out who the best 11 is. It seems like Daronte Jones is on to something. He's trying to find the best 11. The best 11 that can go out there, and then the best reserves that can come in and back them up when they need a pause, a blow, or they need some water or whatever they need, some little quick rest. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it. Like, listen, if they out there and they cracking shoulder pads and helmets like that, to keep it up, because we need that physicality.
Yep. And it wasn't even just like that's insane. We like Carter and Grant and company were at camp within the first couple plays. Let me see if I can make this full screen. There we go. That's a little better. Motion on Yankoff, hands off, and meets him in the middle. Like, what is this relatively first play of practice?
Yeah, and he's there. He read the play, met him in the gap, and was there.
I mean, you can see
this was a real game, he would have crushed Bill.
Oh, if this was a real game, Bill would have been back over here. He dumped him off here on the side. He would have met him right here behind by y'all's man Chris Paul.
Yeah, and then they're telling them to keep him up, pause. Just a quick little thud. But yeah, like you said, if that was real, like it used to be old school, he would have drove Bill in the dirt. And that's the Bill that put on the 7 pounds of muscle too. So that's crazy.
Because let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more without it. Nah, it won't let me. But you can see Mikey. You can see I figure who's right there. You got Jartavius. You've got, I think that's Odafe here right on the edge. You've got all your big bodies up front. What the fuck are you? Actually, that might be Sonny. Oh yeah, that was Sonny right there coming in to go get Bill. Yeah, there's Newton. There, I don't know who 89 is. It might be Cager. But I mean, it's got all your usual suspects out on the field outside of Synod. Oh, there's Nick Nash. There's the vehicle Van Jefferson. It's your usual suspects up on the field. So these are most of the ones, maybe a sprinkle of the twos. I just need Golban to get some ones. Golban and A-Dub to get some runs with the ones.
Well, according to I forget who was on JP and B Mitch show earlier, and somebody mentioned that Goods Jones had a good practice today, especially in one-on-ones, which I was surprised to hear.
I ain't trying to hear all that.
That's what they
said. I didn't hear about these rookies. I didn't hear about Golban, giving snaps. I want to hear about some. Hey man, that third string center, Julian Jones, he did good. I don't want to hear all that. I ain't trying to hear the bullshit.
Definitely need Matt Golban to get them reps though. But I was shocked to hear that the Good Jones was, he had a good practice, because they said the outing yesterday was pretty bad.
Yeah, which that's not what we want to hear.
Well, listen, if he's number 2 on the depth chart, he needs to get meaningful reps, So I'm not even going to sit here and have anything negative to say about it. You know what I'm saying? That's just good for us overall as a team. Whoever the best 53 or 70-man roster we can put together, the better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so many names going across the board. It's just like, damn, like, I just want to see what this roster is finally going to shape into, and when we're looking to go into week one in about 4 or 5 weeks from now.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah.
Give or take. And it wasn't even just that Sonny blew shit up. I'm gonna find the other clips. I had it pulled up ready to roll. Pass rush was getting to him too.
Yeah. Chase allegedly flying all over the field. Oway doing this thing.
Oh, Chase when I was out there the other day, Chase was flying off the edge. Leo Chanel was flying off the edge. Adafe Oway was flying off the edge. So that's encouraging to see. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been in need of a pass rush for I don't know how long, and that helps the back end and getting quarterbacks off the spot, allowing them to throw interceptions. So guys like Rasul Douglas, guys like with Trey Amos when he comes back, guys like Mikey Saverstell, Amik Robertson, you know what I'm saying? Nick Cross, Will Harris. That's looking like that's going to be the starters. We was kind of talking about who was going to be where or whatever slotted here, but they look good playing together when I was out there the other day. Granted, it was one practice, but still they look good.
Yeah. Because here's some of that pass rush. Man, shout out to Carter be getting these clips, and the media ain't supposed to be getting these clips. Shout out to my man. But I mean, you've got just hold on a minute. You got Rashad in the back. You got Terry out. I think there's Odafe right here on that right side. You got a Meek man on man. Let's see, coming around, and then you've got. Oh no, there's 99 was here. 98. There's Newton.
Who's that?
Like,
yeah.
I mean, if this was a real game. Pressure behind Jayden. I want to see who. Someone got off their block. Someone got off their block on Tunsil. Yeah, I mean, if this is a real game, I'm a preemptively pause. Jayden getting taken from behind right there.
Oh,
I'm just saying. Look at this position: sack, forced fumble, strip sack, all one motion right there. I don't care. That's what this would have been. That's what that would have been. But can't touch the quarter. Oh no, that was him settle. But you can't touch the quarterback.
Correct.
But they was getting pressure.
Man, they been getting pressured. They've been doing every day. Every time I see clips, they've been getting pressured. So the defense, I would say the defense definitely is slightly ahead of the offense, but
which isn't exactly what we want to hear, but it's kind of what we want to hear because we've been waiting on this defense like take a step up, like elevate themselves, and every other post from everyone at camp, like I wish I could go, but I got bills to pay, and I can't afford to take more vacations. But every time
I don't want to get too far ahead of us though either. You know what I'm saying? Getting too overconfident on the defense. Just let it play itself out. Let it play itself out. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
I mean, Mikey's had a few pass deflections. Malik Spencer had an interception last week. Rasul had an interception last week. I think Meek had a pass deflection, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, Joseph was dropping into coverage, almost had a pick on him. Like there's been turnovers in practice.
Guys getting them tip passes.
Yeah.
Getting their hands up on the defense.
And I mean, people are gonna say, well, John, it's shirts and shorts, it's shirt and pants, it's just practice. You need these practice rounds. We were bitching all first couple games, man. Jayden can't get to Terry. Man, Jayden can't find no wide receivers. Man, Jayden can't get his timing right. This is the time to do it. That's where you get this practice in. So, I mean, I'm gonna move to the offense because there was another video coming out of camp. Terry on a nice route.
Terry.
I'm not gonna say moss him, but put the made Mikey look a little
like a
sorry.
little boy. Made him look like a little boy.
You said,
but I mean, Mikey was in good. Mikey had good defense there.
Good defense, he really did.
He played it right, but
really did.
So someone stood up by that Miami player in all uniform.
I mean, it's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one I mean, Terry had he had the field to his advantage. The safety was way inside. I think they pulled the motion or something like that to bring him back the opposite way. It was a true 1-on-1. Terry got behind him like, what could obviously Mikey really do? He was there. He made a play on the ball.
Yeah.
He came down with it. It was tight at the back pylon. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was in Terry's favor right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything was in his favor. Perfect execution.
It was. And it's not to say like Mikey can't, I don't want to say Mikey can't cover because he's had decent moments against Detroit. He covered J-Mo on that pick in the end zone to a T. But he's just not a coverage corner. And I know that you have to play coverage as a corner, but I've said this pretty much since he drafted him. If you're expecting Mikey to be Gonzo, to be Stingley, to be even Lattimore to a degree, that's not his game. That's not his skill set.
Yeah, I don't think nobody expects that. Or if they do, if people that do, then they're foolish. They're wishful thinking, thinking that he can play outside of, maybe for a little while, but not hold up a whole. I don't think that's his game.
No.
Those long rangey corners that can play outside press man coverage.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but overall, I mean, everything I've heard, everything I've seen, and obviously I'm not there, so I'm seeing this from from y'all, from Rio, from Josh, to Grant, to Asia, to Kay, to Carter, to Deuce, to everyone. It looks like a good time at camp. Like it looks like people are having fun. Team looks good. Media ain't asking too many BS questions. I'm like, all right,
man, John, I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. That shit was boring as shit the other day out there. Like everybody in the stands, quiet as shit, like we at the library or some shit. It's like no excitement. Your man, Riley Captain out there trying to sing "Hail to the Commanders." It sound like I don't know what it sounded like. Man, listen. Only time the fans cheer is when Jayden came out. Like the cheers was at a minimum. It wasn't all that. I mean, it was a lot of people out there, but it just was like the energy from the fans was necessarily there when I was out there the other day. Now I can't speak about today. I don't know, but the cameras make it look a little bit more than what it was. Better. It was a little dry. I immediately called Zim, like, it's a little dry out here. Like I'm like, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Oh well. I mean, nothing else looks too bad. I mean, the fact that, like we've said, the defense looks more ahead than the offense, that'll probably change. We gotta get A-Dub into the one rotation.
I was about to say they're saying that Williams is having like the most consistent camp pretty much. He got what was it? Let's say found the end zone once today on a quick out, doing team drills and stuff like that. So I think that he will definitely be a threat. They talked about today. Like also, I was listening to B mentioned Philly, and they were saying one of the things with him, he wanted to make sure he saw him in equipment because everybody was talking about how slick he is in his route running.
Yeah,
and pretty much it was the same. Like he looked real smooth. He's a very quick guy, so he's gonna create some mismatches.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I mean, what difference did it make if you see him in equipment or not? I mean, only thing he was missing was some shoulder pads that weighed probably like 3 to 4 pounds.
Yeah, like, they say, you do it in shorts, let's see it in equipment.
That's no difference. I mean, the pads that they're wearing are smaller than Pop Warner pads as far as the leg, the knee and the thigh pads. Half the time they don't even wear knee pads, and they ain't wearing no hip and no butt pads. So again, you ain't adding that much weight onto them where it's going to be that different. I mean, and shoulder pads, because the shoulder pads is probably small shoulder pads any fucking way. You know what I mean? They ain't wearing the big ass equipment like they used to wear back in the day.
Yeah,
true. Not wrong about that. It seems like Jayden is enjoying him some Chigakonkwo. Every time I look, someone's saying touchdown to Chig, nice pass to Chig, Jayden loves Chig. Jayden loves Yankoff. Looking to send it for the. I'm like, are we about to run just a bunch of tight end sets?
I think that was today, John. I don't know if the whole camp, because it was looking like the Ben Sinat show when I was out there, and then before that I was hearing a lot about that. I think
that's what I'm saying.
Today Chig got involved and Yankoff got involved, but Yankoff was okay the other day. I think he had a drop, or Sinner had 2 drops or something like that. I can't remember.
Sinner had 2.
But it
Sinner had the drop across the middle. Yankoff made a solid catch the other day.
He had a drop in Indies or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah,
he was doing something, or it was a 2-minute drill. One of them.
I think Yankoff today had the catch from Mariota in the back of the end zone. It was sweet. But his name has been getting called the last couple of practices. They all seem to kind of like, and like Reedie is saying, in rotation, kind of like, all kind of getting good reps at, different parts of, the days or whatever. But it's going to be interesting how this room go, because I was thinking about it before we got on the pod. You got Chid, Bates is hurt right now, but he's the one that got paid a couple years ago. Are you gonna give up the value you have in him as far as blocking? I highly doubt that. So I see him being in. Then you got Sonata and Yankoff. You still got Cager. Cager probably can be a rotational practice squad guy, whatever. But I feel like it's gonna come down to Yankoff and Sonata, and which one make the team. And I was gonna say, I really would like to see them both be here. But it's just like the numbers don't add up to me. I don't see us keeping 4 tight ends plus another tight end on the practice squad. Like 4 tight ends on the active roster. You think that is feasible?
What did they have last year? Was it? I thought it was 4.
Last year it was Ertz, Bates,
Senate.
Sanat was. He made the 53, but he was getting. He wasn't suiting up in some of them games.
Yeah, but obviously the 53 is only what 49 to suit up or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's anybody know what's the number? I can't remember.
40, it's like
I know it's not. That suit up on game day, so somebody's going to be inactive regardless.
Last year they kept 4 tight ends: Ertz, Bates, Sinnet, Yankoff, but in turn they kept only 5 wide receivers.
Oh yeah, well they keep 6. If they keep 6 wide receivers, then the numbers change.
They're keeping 6, if not 7, depending on who you ask.
If they keep, I'd be surprised if they keep. The only way I don't think they keep 7.
I don't think they do either. I think 6 is your max, but depending on if our guy at this rate, Jayden Bradley, continues to show up and show out, he might have a consideration been like, look, y'all don't need 4 running backs, y'all need 7 wide receivers. Because 3 running backs are guaranteed: Bill, Rashad, K-Tron.
Yeah, you can squeeze.
Hold on, Reed. John, I was about to say. So I was having a conversation with another content creator in the community, and they would call me and was like, "Hey, when did John get on Jayden Bailey? Like, when did he become? He made a clip about him, and he's been saying all this and that. When did he hop on the Bradley?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
It's post draft.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, John.
Content creator.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I did see your video. Shout out to John. That was some good content. It went up too. If you ain't seen it, go look at it. But at the same time, I'm trying to figure out when you got on the Jayden Bradley train too.
Right. As soon as I saw the UDFA list and I'm looking through, I'm like, okay, I like Spencer. All right, Bradley. I gotta do some more work into Bradley. I did the work and I looked into the content. I said, oh snap.
I don't recall.
I'll
go find receipts.
They say your research never hit the airwaves, so it didn't happen.
Hey man, look, it never happened. I'll find the receipts.
So in your mind, you was on Jayden Bradley, but
he got him circled in his notebook, but he ain't posted.
Yeah, he ain't, because you know why? John was playing it safe. John a playing safe guy. John, John don't want the comments on his ass. Pause.
Go ahead.
Come on now. No, I'm all for the smoke. I want people to challenge me. I'm liking this. Cause look, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but generally I'm not.
Respect.
So,
but welcome to the party, John. If you are on the Jayden Bradley train, welcome to the party.
Touche. I've been on the Malik Spencer train much longer. I'll
see. I didn't even know who Malik Spencer was until about a week or two ago. So damn, I'm not necessarily on the train because I didn't even see that. So I guess I'm not tapped in like that. But yeah, I like what I see thus far though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's the only other true free safety besides Jartavius. Everyone else is a strong safety or a hybrid.
So is Jartavius now? It's no longer Quan.
It's been Jartavius since draft time. I'm saying we need to get him out of this room. It is Jartavius and Jerzon until otherwise.
Go ahead. Hey, my man How's an interception this 2 seasons ago.
What have you done? What have
you done for me?
What have you done for me lately, Z? You know how it go.
He ain't done shit for me lately. That's what he ain't done.
Shit, Quan might get cut. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna say it, but
nah, he got trade value.
He do? Since when?
He should. You can get a pick for.
Only way he gonna end up is where Joe Witt's at. The fuck.
You can get a 607 for Quan. You can't get a 607 for Quan.
A team's got to be desperate for it, and sometimes
on a rookie last year of a rookie deal.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna cut him. They ain't gonna cut him on the last year. They ain't gonna cut him on rookie deal. I forgot about that.
I was about to say. I mean, Miami might need him, but they just—that's a mess of a franchise. I like the Chargers. I can't think of but one or two teams that if I said y'all give me a bag of chips and a day 3 late pick, they might pick up the phone and say yes. It'd be Miami. It might be the Jets if Kobe Bryant or CJ Gardner-Johnson actually got injured long term, then maybe, but maybe 2 teams. I doubt he's got any trade. If he has trade value, you got to package a deal with him and a pick for a pick. Him and a 6 for a 5. Him and a 7 for a 5. If he has a value, it ain't high.
Yeah, I can dig it.
No good.
Nah, so I can dig it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go down this. I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole. Daron might just hold a day 3 pick value. I don't know if he has any more than an early 4th. I don't think Lou has anything more than a mid 4th.
Hey, they saying Payne hooping.
Payne is definitely hooping so far. But it's a contract. It's a contract year, so Payne going. He looking lean. He looking. He looking like Payne.
He came ready.
On something. He be so mad. He be like he want to say so much every time you see him. He don't say nothing. He just be mugging.
Just say something. Say something. I dare you. I dare you to say something. Look, I think.
But what about Terry? I know we kind of shifting off the rookies, but how are we feeling about Terry? Like that anger and
so much
that chip on his shoulder it's not just showing out in them workout videos. It's showing on the clips. It's showing that
field.
Training camp on the field. Like his leadership, just his excitement, the energy he bringing. Like, it's a different camp this year. How we feeling about that?
I can't name you the last time Terry has spoken about receivers in the room so often in this year. Like within the first time, what was it, Saturday when he had the interview about Bradley? Or was that Friday?
I think it might have been Friday. It was probably Friday.
It was, yeah. But name me the last time he stepped in front of the media and just went, "Hey man, this kid is taken to this thing like
might have been
sponge."
Thursday because Friday was walkthroughs.
That's right. Then Thursday. He didn't say nothing about Lane last year. He didn't say nothing about Luke. He didn't say nothing about Diami. He didn't say nothing about Jahan.
Really didn't say nothing about none of them. He guess he ain't know them.
Said nothing about Jahan. Nothing when Diami was drafted. Nothing when someone in my comments mentions Antonio Gandy Golden out of the blue. Didn't mention nothing about him. Bradley's like the first guy I've heard Terry spin like, hey man, this kid right here, he's got it. Coaches like it. I like it. I'm like, it's not.
I ain't gonna hold you. When Terry went to the podium and he said, "Yeah, I always normally try to bring somebody into my wing." I wanted to say, Terry, that's cap. I ain't never heard you say take nobody into your wing, but who knows?
I mean, he might be doing it like in meeting rooms, but nothing on the field like this. But I'm here for it. Like, if this is Terry of new, then shit, I'm here for it.
Yeah, no question.
What about you, Z? What do you think about Terry so far, camp wise?
I mean,
you brought it up.
Shit. I mean, I'm psyched, to be honest. Like, this is what I felt we missed last year. Just that leader, that presence, him being able to be down and have that connection with not only the receiver room but Jayden as well. You know what I mean, kind of being able to mess with them guys, he makes them better. You know what I mean? We saw if he was there last year, I think a lot of those other guys would have just been a tad more better. You know what I mean? We're in a sense where he wasn't. So then they had to go be moved along in the process kind of fast. So a lot of them weren't able to step up. Or they ain't really had nobody out there that's dogging shit to kind of look up to try to mimic. Yeah. Or to catch any gems from. So I mean, Debo was there, but that wasn't enough. So yeah. Shout out to Debo though, man. I'm happy he went back.
Shout out.
Well, I'm happy he signed with the team. And you know what I mean? Because I felt like they was disrespecting him on an open market like that.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, he went home. He's rocking the 1.9 again. He's going to be I think he's the number 2 behind Mike Evans. They don't give Mike Evans that 2-year deal for no reason. I got a feel for my guy Ricky Pearsall. That is Florida Gators. That's my guy. The man cannot get on the field to save his life. Shot his rookie year, tears his Achilles, tears his ACL. I'm like, fam, get out of San Fran. Get out of California.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the air.
Leave the West Coast. Come back to the East Coast. You stayed healthy in Florida. You got drafted and said, my leg. Out here looking like Conor McGregor every time I look around. It's injured.
Yeah. So tell me, John, who you think has had a pretty solid camp thus far?
I was about to bring him up.
3 guys.
I've got to name 3 guys. I'm gonna go Drew Stevens, that UDFA kicker, 6 for 6 today, has only missed 1 the entire camp. He has been my pick to be kicker of the future. Been my pick to beat out Jake Moody. I think Drew Stevens, and they got him as a UDFA. He's gonna cost you nothing. The tax on Terry's contract is what you paying Drew Stevens to be on this roster. You ain't paying nothing for him. I'm going to go Sonny Styles. It's the easy pick. It's the safe pick, yada, yada, yada. You can't not talk about the 7th overall pick having a good camp without saying Sonny Styles is the future of this league, is the future of this team. The man is built like Megatron. You understand what I'm saying? The man is it's on 6'5", 250, 4.4 speed, flying over the field, lowering the shoulder. The day he gets a pick in camp, Twitter about to be ablaze. Sonny Styles got a pick, move him to safety. It's about to be scorched earth on Twitter. And then if I'm gonna go with my 3rd, honestly, I might just say the tight ends room as a whole. Because we talked about them earlier before, but Sinnott, Bates, Yankoff, Cager, Chig, almost every tweet I'm seeing from any recap, or was it from y'all, from Grant, from John Kime, to like any of the reporters, every time I see their long list, there's always some tight end on that list of saying, had a good camp, showed great flashes, had a really good time. This tight ends room might turn out more productive than most of us were predicting. So Drew Stevens, Sonny Styles, tight end room.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off saying Jayden. You know what I mean? They definitely it's been reported that he's been like laser focused.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's stocking his, his good days. He's locked in. You know what I mean, making throws, zips, spins, no looks.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's really out there hooping. As you saw the throw today to Terry on the fade was perfectly thrown, gave his guy a chance, and Terry, did what he did. The throw to yank off in the corner was perfect. You know what I mean? He's definitely hooping right now. So, excited to see what more he can do, come game time. But this far he's locked in. Secondly, I will say, we'll use somebody different than Styles. I would say Owe. You know what I mean? Hearing about Owe, he's definitely out there getting pressure. They asked him today, what's one thing about his game that he feels is underrated, and he said his run pressure. You know what I mean? How he's able to, he's not just a pass rusher, but he's able to, fill his gap and, make his presence and, seal and things of that nature. And being able to help in the run game. And then also I would definitely say Drew Stevens. But if you're going to say Drew Stevens, even though I love Drew Stevens and I want Drew Stevens to be the guy, if you're going to say Drew Stevens, you got to say Jake Moody. Because they're going, neck and neck the entire training camp. You know what I mean? It's been multiple days stacked where it's 6 for 6, 7 for 7. And they both are just, it's a true competition. So, you know what I mean? Excited to see what comes out of that, to be honest, because only one of them can make the active roster. And, my hard prediction is Drew Stevens. And I guess we'll see what preseason looks like, because Stevens will be able to kind of kick in a game. I'm sure he's going to do, I'm sure they both going to be, kicking both. It's going to be a competition through the preseason too. So that probably will be one of the best preseason storylines, actually. We'll get to kind of see, these guys do it in the game. So,
yeah,
that's my take on that.
That's a good one. Reedie, what you got? Or is he taking care? He might be taking care of something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the rookies real quick because the Commanders just posted touchdown from earlier today. Him being on.
They just posted what now?
The Antonio Williams touchdown.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull that up so we can talk about this, because I need more of these second team clips. If we're all we're gonna talk about is these rookies and what they're saying he doing, I need to see it with my bare eyes. Let me load this up. So this is Sam Hartman throwing this touchdown. So there's Robert Henry, there's Madrano. It's not the worst throw from Sam, but it's a good catch by Antonio. Caught, spin, in. That was fluid. Yeah, who's that on 30?
Yeah.
Who's that? Is that on 32 or 37? What DB is this? Bang. That looks like a 7 on the, because that looks like a 7 on the top of that jersey. Better not be Malik Spencer. I'm gonna cry. 30.
Yeah, I can't really see. But that's not who was covering him. That's not who was covering him.
No.
The guy he caught it on was the other guy.
Let's rewind. I almost said something crazy. Let's see. So Sam, turn that music off. We ain't getting copyrighted today. It's been like it was the same guy the whole way through the route.
Oh, okay. It looked different.
30. Yeah. Who's number 37? Where's my phone?
Wild Goose.
I swear to God, if it's Rashad Wild Goose, he made the roster without me. No, could you imagine? I would have thrown this set. Never would have seen this set again. Who is number 37? If it's someone of significance, I'm gonna have more questions than anything. 37. Let's see. 34 is number 4. 34. I need 37. 32. Might be 32, but that can't be right. Who the hell is 37? Malik's 36. That was on Carlin Vigors.
But no, he will.
37. Dang. And people were gunning for him to make the roster too. Yeah, they ain't happening, fam. I don't think that happens. I think Fred Davis II overtakes Carlin Vigors. Let's talk about that actually real quick. Because I've been saying this for weeks now. I think Fred Davis II, the UDFA out of Northwestern, I think he makes the roster with how shallow this cornerback room is.
I haven't really heard much about him through camp. What you been hearing?
Not a whole lot, but from what I mean, the fact that every other time I'm looking up his name, it's normally a quote from DQ or the cornerbacks coach. They just really liked Fred Davis. They paid him a good amount as a UDFA. They brought him in. He's been on the rotation with all the top guys, especially with Trey out and Akello not looking great. I've heard less from Akello than I have from Fred Davis. I wouldn't be all that shocked if they kept Fred Davis as the 6th corner.
6 corners. So you say Mikey, Amik,
Mikey,
Trey,
Amik, Trey,
Rasul. And what's the other two?
If I've got to take, I'm gonna put Fred on that 5. Honestly, I might put Antonio Hamilton over Akello Witherspoon. Like I just might have to.
Yeah, from when we signed Akello, and I looked at his like his profile, he wasn't really it in my eyes. That he did have, the prototypical, height, for a cornerback. But he was kind of getting cooked.
He was. Yeah. He was. Gerald saying someone got to step up. Burks, the number 2.
Oh, just to speak on Akello, like the other day, Chad Ricard asked me, like, Akello was out here running with the ones. Everybody's talking about him. In my mind, I'm thinking, like, who's talking about him?
I was about to say, who?
Like, I didn't hear. I mean, he looked okay in individuals the other day, but it wasn't to put some type of spotlight on him or something like that. Like he's just out here just out working dudes or looking good. It wasn't like none of that.
No, no. Love Chad. I haven't heard one peep about Akello besides he's looked bad during camp. But back to the Burks thing. I ain't heard much of Burks either besides the man can't stay healthy.
No, I would say when Burks has been out there these last 2 days or even before he missed that one practice, he has been productive. Been productive out there.
Okay, good. Like I want him to succeed. He has a future. It's the best availability the best ability is availability. He needs to stay healthy. And that kind of has been that's kind of the theme of this offseason is get younger, get healthier. Trey, I need you to be healthy. Armstrong, I need you healthy. Wise, I need you healthy. Burks, I need you healthy. We need you healthy. So
yeah, I mean it seems like they really want Burks to be, definitely in the mix. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be the real question though, like who doesn't make it out of that room? It's just as much as we keep talking about adding guys and whatnot, it's already kind of confusing who's gonna make it out of the room. So especially if you add Diggs, the DC talk just continues to increase day by day. Kyle reported earlier that
conversations.
We have been in contact with Diggs. More so kind of like on a sense. I guess they're waiting to see. Basically, Diggs committed to let us know if another team will, they offer him to give us an opportunity because this is where he wants to be and things of that nature. So it's just like,
hold up, are they trying to say match somebody or give him the opportunity to match somebody? Is that what that is?
I didn't really read fully into it. I just I saw that part basically.
It skimmed it.
Kind of was saying, yeah.
Yeah. It's because I'm tuned into. It sounds like NIL a little bit. Like, oh man, like I'm verbally committed to y'all, but if another team offers, that contract, I might have to verbally. It sounds like some bullshit. And frankly, I don't envision a world unless someone gets truly hurt, which knock on wood doesn't happen, that they go get him. Because Kama's saying it's going to cost them more than what Debo got. Debo got $7 million.
Oh, no, it's 39 seconds. Let's see what he said. I'm going to just play the audio.
Yeah.
Commanders training camp. In addition to Terry McLaurin, have jumped out early in Commanders training camp, but that doesn't mean the Commanders wouldn't add another receiver. They have had talks with free agent wideout Stephon Diggs, who's made it known he wants to play for his hometown team, so there's definitely mutual interest. But in the meantime, two non-McLaurin receivers have jumped out, rookie Antonio Williams and veteran Trey Burks. Williams has shown good quickness, and because of that, an ability to separate at the top of his routes. Burks has made tough catches in the red zone and has been adept against zone cover. Washington could use both players to ascend. If not, they definitely still have a shot at Diggs.
But at what point is it too late? Like, yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I think now it's too late. We're in August. We're in month 8 of the year. Yeah. To me, it feels more like Diggs might be a Kansas City Chief with how Xavier Worthy and Cyrus Allen both are now injured on those squads. And those were their primary targets in camp.
Mm-hmm.
But John, but he wants to play here. So does Brandon Ayuk, and they are trying to distance themselves away from him like 6 feet during COVID.
It was also reported that Cam basically said the obvious. The team has lessened their interest in Ayuk because of his social media activity. And of course, his situation with Jayden.
Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? You act like a clown.
The part that Cam is reporting this type stuff is just like, damn, like Cam kind of going hard for Diggs. He keep talking about it.
He do.
Like, it must really be a thing, but we already know that this team haven't really been leaking nothing. But Cam has been saying it, so it's like,
Look, we could add a receiver, but we've all kind of said the same thing. If they don't add a receiver by training camp, and then they add one, that receiver will be put on probably IR to keep them away from the team for 4 weeks to get ramped up and ready. It is now the 3rd of August, 2026. If I signed someone tomorrow, they wouldn't even be ready for 2 of the 3 preseason games to get acclimated to this team. What makes you think they're going to be acclimated for week 1?
Exactly. You got to learn the playbook, assimilate yourself
timing.
in the timing with the quarterback, all of that. Like, you can't keep playing this game. Like, it's training camp, bro. Like, this is the time to kind of bring them in here and figure that out. If they are indeed interested in Diggs, it's time to just pull the trigger. Just, I don't know. Maybe they're waiting until after the first preseason. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. But if he is indeed something that you want to target, you should have did that yesterday.
Yeah, should have done this a while ago. What up, fam? What's going on, man? What up? No, this whole Diggs thing, I've said it before. I would have taken Diggs over Ayuk because I've been anti-Ayuk since the jump. Let's just roll with this team. Let's just roll with the wide receivers we got. If people are gonna say, "Oh, there's no big stars," you have to make stars to become stars. You have to make plays to become a big time playmaker. You don't just walk out unless you're a 1st round pick. And even then, there have been plenty of Treylon Burks was a bust from the 1st round. He is probably the 2nd biggest name in the wide receiver room behind Antonio and Terry. It's a knee recognition thing. It's what have you done for me lately? You add Diggs, okay, cool. But to Reedie's point, my point, Z's point, Juan's point, you got to get acclimated. You got to get the timing right. We said all last offseason, Terry couldn't catch a ball because he couldn't get the timing. Why? Because he didn't sign a contract till right around now. Right around this time last year, he signed a contract.
That shit was like right before like the first training camp. I mean,
first
it was
preseason
like
game.
We got a preseason game. Yeah, it was like right before the preseason game. Some shit.
So 2 weeks from now, he would have signed,
Yeah.
and we were complaining about timing and acclimation. What makes you think if we got Diggs today, he'd be ready for game 1? So
he might be ready for game 1. He's been in a few different offenses.
I mean, he has, but I mean, the fact that Blough's moving every wide receiver, every tight end, every running back, different schemes, different motions, different packages. Who knows if he'd be ready? And he might be in shape, but is he field ready? Is he game ready?
Mm-hmm.
That's the next question. I mean, like I'm gonna go to my wrestling thing. You can be in shape, but if you're not in ring shape, you're gonna get blown in the first 5 minutes. You're gonna be out of breath. You're gonna be tired.
Shout out my man KO. Welcome back, KO.
You tuned in, huh? Or you just saw that on Twitter?
No, I was watching it. I fell asleep on it, but I definitely seen the clips.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is if you download a VPN, sell that shit to the UK and turn on Netflix, you don't gotta pay for no ESPN pay-per-views. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, so okay, yeah, I got VPN.
Yeah.
That's for every premium live event.
Every premium because they stream them on Netflix overseas.
Gotcha.
Because you know, I'm broke. I ain't got money like this. Couldn't afford to go to these training camps. I wish I was trying to go to training camps.
Is it so? If I do that now, is it up there? Like you can go rewatch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They go back and edit a few things because they don't want you seeing certain things or hearing the Lord, God forbid Netflix has curse words, but yet you turn on Stranger Things and it's central. But you know, whatever. But it is what it is. I mean, Diggs would bring in more competition, but again, gotta get acclimated, gotta figure out the scheme. Who would you cut from the team to bring Diggs in? You had to retire Blough to bring in Rasul. Who's getting the boot out the door?
Somebody.
One of them linebackers that ain't gonna be here anyway.
I mean, which linebacker? I like Kehoe. What up, Grant? What's going on, fam?
I mean, he's the one that got the pick today, right? Kehoe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kehoe got a pick.
I would definitely
is that from Mariota?
One of them back in the back of the roster DBs or something like that. I don't know.
You see, Trey Hawkins got cut.
He did get cut, yeah.
Yeah,
because they brought in that third string center, Trey Hill.
Journeyman.
Mm-hmm. And he only been in the league 3 years?
Yeah, but
he got drafted at 21.
I just think if they do bring in somebody else, if they are seriously going to bring in somebody else, they need to figure it out now and do it now. They need to pull the trigger now instead of waiting.
Yep.
Because I don't know if they remember that we got Philly, then we got Dallas, week 1, week 2, like straight out the gate. Like it don't get no easier. Like, and I don't care what nobody say. Dak and them is going to come ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
Early in the season, I don't care what anybody say. How the Philadelphia Eagles are not looking too good, and Jalen Hurts ain't looking good in camp, and this, that, and the third. They're going to come ready to play. We better come ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Oh, I mean Dallas with that Gotti offense.
Yeah, we have to, like, so for me, I just feel like it's like we need to be at 100% ready to go. Have all these weapons and different options, you know. And if it is Stephon Diggs and that's going to be the guy that can kind of get us over the top, then hey, pull the trigger. Why not?
Yeah.
Like, what are we waiting for? Like, we don't owe nobody nothing. This is professional football. You know what I'm saying? Either you got it or you don't.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fact. Grant saying on the low, he's saying the Diggs talks are real. Not a promising deal, but it's. I mean, he's been pushing for it. His team's been pushing to come here back to DC. Not going to be if he's Achiever, Commanders barring injury. Yeah, those are the two teams that have been talked about as of late. It's Kansas City or it's Washington. It's hometown or the team that needs an actual wide receiver.
But my thing is this: why is everybody in the uproar about what the money's going to be? It don't really matter. What do we got? Like 47 million in cap space right now.
We got plenty. We got plenty of cap left.
It's going to be a 1-year deal. So if it was going to be Brandon Ayuk, if it was going to be Stephon Diggs, if it was going to be whoever, it was going to be a 1-year deal anyway. So it doesn't matter. Sign him to whatever he's asking for. If it's 16 million, whatever, and keep it moving. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Unless they try to keep a certain pot because they think they might enter the trade market or something. I don't see any smartness of them. Why not just go ahead and sign them? But also, I mean, we don't have a schedule where we can bullshit around. We got to come out the gates flying at all cylinders. So, like, if you're gonna sign them, just sign them. Get this shit over with.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell him. Either, like I said, sign him, or let's figure out if these wide receivers got it in them. Let's see if Burks can make it. Let's see if Diami can come back to playoff format. Let's see if Van Jefferson makes the roster. Let's see what Luke and company can do. Let's see if Antonio is what we hoping for him to be.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
It's not about cap. It's about cash. They both agree on 1 year. He wants more than AP and anyone is offering. That's what I heard.
It doesn't shock me that Diggs wants more money.
I saw that somewhere too. Like it's a matter of AP how AP negotiates. He basically probably told him, man, this is what we got. Call us back if you're ready. Yeah.
I'm not shocked he wants more money. He's like, I came off 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns in New England. Of course I want more money.
I mean, I'm not saying he deserves 20 million, but I'm definitely saying like he deserves what he's worth for what he has done coming off the ACL injury, and he's proven that he's done it at a high level. So, I mean, if you truly want him, then go get him. Like, we can't wait. We cannot wait.
You can't. I think that covers. I can't wait. I think that covers about everything.
He's gonna mess around and get signed by somebody else, and then something, God forbid, is going to happen. Then we're going to be left holding the bag again.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, they could go get your man's Keenan Allen and start the unction again.
At this point, I don't even want Keenan Allen. If it's not Stephon Diggs or Brandon Ayuk, I don't want anybody. Just roll with who you got. Like, I need somebody that's going to push the needle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Ayuk pushes the needle, but that's just me.
I mean, if Ayuk comes back to the Ayuk of old with his speed and his route running ability, can push the ball down the field, can catch the intermediate passes, can make moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not?
If we sign Ayuk and saw what I'm doing, if Ayuk got hurt week 1, I'm gonna sit here going, "I told you so."
Yeah, you terrible.
Me?
No, me.
So
he's telling me to stop the bullshit. But sometimes I like to show it sometimes. But no, I mean, Reedie, I'm gonna go back to Z's point. We gave our 3 standouts of camp so far. I said Drew Stevens, I said Sonny, I said the tight ends room. Z said
Jayden.
My memory. Jayden.
Moody and
the kickers.
Both kickers, and I said Owe.
So for me, it's going to be Rasul Douglas. It's going to be Drew Stevens and Jake Moody. Jake Moody came into camp ready for a battle. Now, when we were coming out of OTAs, I thought it was definitely going to be a Stevens was going to run away with it. But it's an intense battle, and it's going to come down to the last kick. So I'm here for it. I'm also going to say Kayvon Chason. I'm going to say Leo Chenal. I'm going to say that whole front 7 has been looking very scary to me. So that's who I'm going with. And Sonny Styles, like, shout out Sonny Styles today, coming out and looking like the number 1 draft pick, that we selected.
Every time you tell Reed to give you 3 people, he give you 8.
Because it's always more. I can't narrow it down.
He do that shit every time.
Hey, Reed, I need to go pick up.
I'm consistent though.
Respect.
I mean, he's consistent. Reedie, it's buy one, get one. Go get 2 things of Coke. Y'all want 7? I said 2.
He mentioned, well, I got 6. It says buy one, get one. I get buy one, get one 3
So
times.
buy one, I get 3 times. That's how I do it.
7 transactions. Fuck it.
Hey, we got Coke for the rest of the year. Tailgate time, we selling
It wouldn't
Coke.
be Coke. It would be Dr. Pepper.
Respect. Touche. Respect. But hey, I think that covers just about everything from camp today between kickers, Sonny, rookies, Jayden looking good, Terry talking like it was just a good first practice with the pads on.
Definitely was. Looking forward to tomorrow. They practice again tomorrow, right?
I
The off
do
day they
believe
got
so.
this week.
No, the off day was yesterday. They practice
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Let me look.
They practice
I was
tomorrow.
looking to see if I could. I was looking at my schedule. I was like, maybe I could come out for like a day, but I cannot. My schedule does not allow me. Let's see. The 4th, the 5th, they have off Thursday. They're back on it Friday,
Thursday,
Saturday,
Friday.
off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off again till the 18th and then the 19th.
And the Hall of Fame game is when?
Thursday?
Thursday
The
the
6th?
6th.
Yep.
Cardinals Panthers.
It'll be Kenny Pickett versus probably Carson Beck.
Yeah.
It'll be small left hand versus Carson Beck. It'll be it'll be 2 gloves Kenny versus the guy who couldn't beat Indiana. So, but I don't know about y'all, but it is another hour show for us here on the Burgundy Breakdown. Like we said, Juan was at work today because just like all of us, we all got bills to pay, and frankly, I can't be mad at it. Shit expensive.
Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out to Juan. Hopefully, ain't hurt himself too much at work because frankly, we don't know what to do for work. All I see him do is either in the gym or working. It's one of the two, or at camp.
Say my man Tommy.
Chill on Juan, bro.
Terrible.
My man Juan.
Terrible. Tell my man.
If I tell him he ready, no Juan be ready
He
to go.
said what?
He gonna wreck me. Chill on my man.
Hey, Juan will say that. He'll look at the camera like, man, I'm looking good. He be doing that.
He gonna pop on the next one and be like, I was on there. I was watching John Hayden.
Mm-hmm. Hayden? I can't. Me? Hayden? Nah, it could be me. Nah, but I it's a bet. But I got some work to do. I gotta retool some of the videos for TVB because I realized they called me out last week, rightfully so, and I call myself out this week. I got some clips to update because
respect.
3 of our sets don't look the same. So let's get it. But we will see y'all next week from Reedie, Z, John, Juan by association.
Reedie and Z gonna be live at 10 o'clock. Tune in if you on here. Reedie and Z live at 10 o'clock.
Y'all heard it here, 10 o'clock, Reedie and Z show. Y'all heard it first. But until next week, until Monday, we will see y'all next week. We gonna get up out of here. Y'all go tune into Reedie and Z. T-minus 30 minutes. Let's see it.